In my last stream I had the rank 1 AP Nunu coaching me and it went pretty well when I started off on my Smurf.
Yo, that was crazy.
I'll give you a recap of the best 3 moments before we go into a new game, and I'll tell you my build and what I learned.
Some really big damage down with my ult. I got really good damage in, even if I die that's worth it. You get 3 kills.
Yeah, boy.
0.3k damage on the Seraphim. Never mind, my team fighting more here. Fight is crazy already, but I gotta get out for a second. Now I have my jump again. Nice. Double kill, time for Baron.
At this point I kinda realized that the strongest part about AP Nunu might be his objective damage if you wanna secure it.
I just ulted before he can polymorph me. Extra fast jungle clear on the Baron. Yeah, well, that is fast Baron with Nunu. Get an angle here. I think it feels so close with the camera because you zoom out on the snowball. Just one shot the echo here before you can even ult. Amazing. Also got gold for the Rabadon now. I think it's really strong. Let's see if we can get a good snowball here in mid lane. Yeah, we're just gonna roll into the Karma, one-shot her. Damn. Senna just completely destroying them. And Lux snipes it away. Looks like we could be able to roll into the Lilia there. Just one-shot the Lilia. Nice. And we might just one-shot the set here too. Nice, we got them both, right? Yeah. But maybe I can go back in here. Yo, was that like 6k damage on Baron? That's just crazy.
So as you could see there, I had a lot of fun on my Smurf, but I told my viewers that for one super chat I would go on my main, even though I'm not good on Nunu yet. And the absolute G Bloop donated actually and made me go on my main account, and that definitely made the games starting to go worse. Even though the first one started off really well. But I was also against the Twitch jungle, and that's absolute garbage in the early game, so nothing to be really proud of.
Come on, let me hit the Twitch. Got him. Stole his blue and killed him. He might be ganking my top lane. Nice, we got the Twitch as well. And I got Rod of Ages, so I'll just recall quickly here. Roam bot lane 2 now. Okay, she's just gonna jump straight into my snowball. We get the shutdown on her. Nice. I think I'll use Ghost to be early there. Roll into the Lulu. And we get a nice angle. Nice double kill. even winning on main account so far, even though maybe I jinxed it now by saying that.
I absolutely jinxed it by saying that, by the way.
Nice, we one-shot the Nunu, the Riven. Top lane is coming, Twitch is coming too. I got 5 seconds left on my ult. Nah, guys, not looking too good here. Okay, we get a kill on the Twitch. I was trying to eat the Lulu there for the heal. Let me eat him. Oh, damn, man. The Twitch actually popping off now, right when I buy Magi's. I predicted it. Maybe I one-shot the Nasus. Decent damage, but no one-shot. But now I don't really have any spells left. Damn, the Twitch gets a really nice angle. Yet, so that burns. Elder should be safe here. Yo, we just all die or what? How did we lose that fight so hard?
And now, since I can't let Bloop down with a defeat, I got now one more AP Nunu gameplay on main, with my final build and hopefully a bit better performance. So after playing this pick for a bit, I decided that it's a tiny bit too squishy for my tastes, and I'm running Rod of Ages into Mana Boots with Glory Enchant, and then into a Yordle Trap, since I go more into a spam gang playstyle in the later stages of the game. And yeah, rest of the build is still basically full AP. Just on a side note here, that's not the rank 1 Nunu build from bobeic. His channel is linked in the description, so you can go watch his Nunu video and see his build there. My favorite clear for AP Nunu is starting on the blue buff, using basically one chomp on it and then just keep auto-attacking it and then chomp smite it. Then you get your snowballs and just chomp the Gromp. That way you will still have a smite up. But I don't use it on the wolves either, I will save it for the red buff. Just use the snowballs again here and chomp the big wolf. Smite would be a bit wasted here. And actually you can put another point in chomp here at this point, if you want to go for full clear. I was just thinking about ganking mid there, I think. That's why I got the snowball. Looks like I'm going for an invade now, since I saw the Jarvan in the top lane ganking. I should have no problem stealing his blue buff here. And yeah, looks like I'm just gonna chomp and smite it, and then go for the scuttle. Jarvan probably did the other one. And after getting the scuttle here, I was thinking about ganking the Warwick. But I noticed the enemy jungle is chasing me already, so I just rolled snowball into him and then cancel the gank. Don't overcommit there on the turret. Yeah, the Jarvan also just says hello and leaves. And yeah, Renekton doesn't want me to take the thing here, so I'll give it to him. And then we go back into our jungle. Since I stole the enemy blue buff and did the gank and all that stuff, I'm incredibly late here on clearing my blue side. Usually you will have your full jungle cleared in like 140 on AP Nunu. I recommend checking out the Chinese AP Nunu players if you want to see the full clear and how it's done effectively. So now I'm just gonna rush the Rod of Ages, already got the wand and the catalyst. So I think I need like 600 more gold. We see the Jarvan on top lane, I ping it. And just wanted to go for my blue, but Jarvan actually commits for the dive. So we just go up there and jump him away. Enemy Jhin gets executed, unfortunately, so we are now only 40 gold short for the Rod of Ages. So I'm gonna go for a quick recall again. But then the Zoe shows up pretty far, so looks like we're going to try another gank here. And okay, actually working out. My mid laner dies for it too though, I guess I should have just recalled for the Rod of Ages, because now I'm still not going back. Could already be stacking my Rod of Ages here. Hope I'm gonna go back after the scuttle here, because that would be way more effective than clearing topside, since my bot side is still not respawning for a while. Yeah, okay, I'm going back here for the Rod of Ages, grab my boots, and this way I will get my 2 jungle sides in sync again, so that they are spawning around the same time if I do a full clear now. But I only really do full clears on AP Nunu until 7:30, because after the jungle update you don't get any more bonus gold after that. And no bonus XP either, so after that it's really good to go like spam ganking if your champion can do it. Jarvan ganking again here on my duo lane. This time he doesn't walk into me. I go in with the ghost here last second. Also got my third spell back. And I get the root on Jhin. Barely not getting that Leona, unfortunately. I think I didn't get the root on her, so I couldn't like just keep my ult running, because she would have walked out. Now I was trying to contest the Herald instead of going for Drake, but yeah, the Jarvan is just killing my mid laner, so now we have a number disadvantage. And I think I kinda have to give it up, because we also don't have solo lane prio. Let's see what I'm doing here. Yeah, mid lane is dead, solo lane got no prio. So I'm just forced to go for the Drake instead here. On the Drake though, since the Renekton decided to contest the Herald alone, we also don't really have an advantage, since their bot lane seems to be stronger and mid laner's already here. So life of a jungler, I can't get the Drake either. I guess I should have just taken it. But I really think the Drake is like 10 times better. So looks like we at least actually really unlucky here with the Jarvan. I thought we kill him here. Maybe we get the Leona at least. And I guess I'm gonna jump the scuttle, so we have vision. The Jarvan got away though, so this could be a bit risky here. And I also don't have smite, so I don't have like the crazy smite advantage on Nunu you usually have. But yeah, maybe the Jarvan doesn't know, so looks like he's not rushing over here. And I can actually just jump the Drake, so we get one objective at least. So after this I'm gonna go for another reset. Since their team is pretty heavy AD, I'm gonna go for the armor boots in this one. Usually I would go for AP boots if it's very mixed. I still don't even know if Warwick is going for AP here. If he would be, then you could definitely go for just AP boots. But yeah, just thought they have a lot of AD damage here and the boots are worth it. So I went for the tanky version, and then I went straight back to the dual lane, getting a pretty good snowball angle here. Jhin being a bit too fast though. And I get rooted too, so at least we get one kill on the Jhin since he greeted for the heal plants there. And we also get the Leona, I think. And survive thanks to the chomp heal. But yeah, pretty clunky play there, could have went way better. I think I just went for the recall here because I was a bit scared to just die somehow on the way to my jungle. And it's not much slower to go into base first and roll up from there with the home guard. So we just roll into the blue and clear some more camps. While I was going for scuttle though, we saw the mid lane needs help, so I started rolling over there. Didn't get the drift here, started steering way too late, but we still pick up a kill on the Warwick, or we get the assist, but my team gets the kill. And then we see Jhin pushing on top lane, so I roll like just next to the scuttle here to make sure it doesn't cancel my snowball. And then we hit the snowball on Jhin, giving us a free kill, he even gets turret aggro in there. And then after jumping the scuttle, I just go for the next recall to grab my Yordle trap, because with this item if I CC someone and displace them, which knock-up should count. Think like taunts count, knock-ups, maybe stuff like a poppy ult that hits you away, all that stuff should count. I think a stun doesn't count. But yeah, we have that with the snowball. I think a root doesn't count either for displacement. But yeah, with snowball we definitely have it. And this way, if I hit a snowball on someone, my team and I will get a bonus gold if we get the kill there. And it also lowers the magic resist and armor of the enemy, while giving me bonus move speed. Next fight's going a bit awkward. I think the Javan also like runs out of mana here, and I just stopped chasing because I thought he was going over, but honestly I still think I couldn't have catched him. So Jhin also flashing out of my route here, was going for an ult on Leona and Jhin. But yeah, here you can see this small amount of tankiness, like from Yordle Trap and my armor boots. Definitely keeping me alive for way longer. With the normal AP Nunu build, I think I would have been dead here like 10 times. So that's why I prefer like one tank item in the build. And potentially defensive boots if the whole enemy team has one damage type or most of it. And you also get the benefit of extra gold from spam ganking. And Nunu is definitely a good champion to do spam ganking on. So here we roll the snowball again. Unfortunately gets stunned by the Leona, otherwise I would have rolled into the Jhin. I get a chomp off on the Leona again, but I'm ignited. So not gonna survive this one. And yeah, just getting CC'd to death here by the Leona. In this game I actually went for the Quicksilver enchant instead of the Glory enchant, just because the Leona has so much reliable CC on low cooldown, and I don't want my ult to be so easily cancelled. Also it's gonna help a lot against WildRift ult if I need it. That's why I went for the Quicksilver here. I'm just gonna grab my blue buff after killing Jhin and Leona, and then we will look around the Baron to make sure they don't get it. I'm trying to help the Renekton get the Warwick here, but unfortunately I only have armor, and the Zoe sleep bubble alone already puts me to half HP. I chomp back some HP here, but it looks like I'm going down here, getting another Karma Shield and another chomp off, so I waste a lot of their time at least for killing me, and we get one kill in return on the Warwick. And the fight is not looking too bad, but the Ezreal is not here at all, so we're just gonna lose that fight. If Karma can dodge the Jhin ult, she will get out. Actually getting another decent chunk of damage in there. And Renekton looks like he has his ult back, so he gets a kill on the Javan and can continue to go on the Jhin, so really well played here by Renekton and Karma. They got a kill on the Leona too, so now I'm pinging Baron since basically only the Zoe is left and she shouldn't be able to contest it. Warwick is here too, but looks like we're already gonna catch him. But there's not really enough follow-up to kill him, so I'm just gonna turn around and go for the Baron. We see Javan's trying to contest it, so I stop doing the Baron here and go for the Javan. He's also way too early, so he shouldn't have a chance to steal it if my team would stop doing the Baron here for a second. And now we can just go back there and chomp smite the Baron to secure it. And then I got hit by the sleep here from the Zoe. But we should kinda just get out of here since we have the Baron already. We don't really have a reason to fight. So I only took the enemy Gromp and my blue buff, and now I'm recalling for my Infinity Orb. Then I was just doing the Drake since my team was kinda pushed up way too far for me to join with a snowball. And somehow the Javan just spawned in the bush here, also showing himself way too late. I didn't know he was in there, so he had a good chance at stealing the Drake if he didn't show himself. But now it's kinda over and I can just go for an ult. And of course my Ezreal secures it. I knew that was happening, so I didn't need to secure it myself. and then I can just eat my Gromp and look for the next fight. I get a decent snowball angle here, even though there's basically only the Leona I can go for, so I just do that. But of course I'm not gonna like one-shot their Leona, but I get a nice ult off here, hitting the Leona and Jarvan. So Jarvan is already half HP when engaging here. And my team just picks up a kill on him. Get some slowdown on the Warwick here. And now I just chase him with the snowball. But he's really fast. Because he has like the blood sense on someone, I think. So I just stop chasing him. Start going on the Leona instead. Kinda with the goal to catch the Jhin. I don't really wanna just force Baron. If anything, I would want to force the Elder Drake instead. And looks like that's what we're doing now. Just gonna roll over to Elder Drake. Jarvan is still dead, so we should be able to force that. Baron does way more damage and is a bit riskier because it like polymorphs you. So if you get hit by that and then enemy team engages, it can go really bad. And yeah, here I just ulted the Elder Drake to get some fast damage on it, and I'm just gonna jump smite it to secure. And Jarvan is too late here to steal it. Unfortunately I can't roll in there because of Jarvan ult. But I think I'll be able to kill the Leona anyway with Elder Drake. Got everything on cooldown, but now with my jump back that should be enough. And I think now I wasn't really realizing that the Karma, the Ezreal and the Akali all just vanished kinda inting after the team fight. So I made a pretty bad Baron call here. I should have just went back and grabbed my Rabadon. I think we could have just kept the enemies from getting the Baron, and that would have been good enough. And we still had 1 minute left of like Elder Drake when my team spawned again. So we do turn on the Warwick here. They kill me, we get the Warwick. But yeah, no way we get the Baron here. It was just me and Renekton. Back out of base, I join the next fight with a big snowball again. I'm taking the long curve here, roll into the Zoe and Jhin, getting a really good snowball angle there. So we just instantly won that fight and can go for the Baron. So I'm just starting Baron to pressure the enemy team into engaging. The Jarvan does have Guardian Angel though, so that might be a bit hard here, and enemy team gets a pretty good engage there with Jarvan ulting my support and my ADC. So they are both pretty low instantly. I also take a big amount of damage. Even though I have my armor boots and the Yordle trap, I'm really vulnerable to magic damage, and I think the Warwick has a decent amount of magic damage. I don't remember his build from this game here. Like maybe I show the scoreboard again and we can check the Warwick build. And there it is, so he basically only has Wit's End, and I think his first spell deals magic damage. But yeah, you're not too tanky with this build, it's still almost full AP. It was enough to win that fight anyway. Even though we didn't get the Baron, we get an inhib turret here. Then I'm back alive and just go into enemy jungle here to potentially catch the enemy Jarvan. Because if we kill him, it's gonna be a free Baron. And he even engages on me. I have the help of the Akali here. My team should follow up a bit quicker, then maybe we could have killed him already. But we do get a kill on the Warwick, it looks like. No, barely not. But the Jarvan is going back in here, wasting his movement spell, so he's just gonna die to my Akali. And now we should be able to get a free Baron because enemy jungle is dead. Here you can see how fun it is to play the jungle role, with your team just instantly following when you call objectives and not doing anything useless instead. So yeah, a really tactical team game here, as you can see. But yeah, after hitting my head for almost a minute on the Baron alone, my team finally decided to help me. So we do finally get the Baron here. And I'm gonna go straight to the Elder Drake after. We have super minions pushing their bot lane, like on the other side of the map, so we do have a big priority advantage here on Elder Drake. And also my Renekton is zoning away the Jarvan, so we have free Elder Drake here. Didn't even need to waste my ult on that, but it's not on too big of a cooldown, so I like to use it to secure objectives. Also in this game I was running like Twin Guard last item, and in my build earlier I showed Crown I think instead, but you can definitely just go for both, either an AP item like Crown or the anti-shield AP item, or you can go more tanky with Twin Guard, whatever you feel like is gonna help you more in the late game. And now with Elder and Baron we can basically just run them over, finish their only inhib turret left here and then just end the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about AP Nunu featuring rank 1 Nunu bobeic. Again, his channel is in the description. Also, if you watched this video all the way here, it would really help me out if you could like and subscribe. And here's the game stats. I'll see you in the next one.
Mother always said, subscribe to Pecyo, and if that's done, click the bell so you don't miss any videos.